Alright, hi guys, welcome back to the Write About Shankar channel. You're listening in with me, Shiva. So this is kind of an opinion series which I'm doing. I did one on depression and medical help. This one is very random. It just came to me while I was seeing a movie just the other day, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. So it occurred to me that, in the movies of the yesteryears, it was very clear who the villain was or who the hero was. The villain was probably a guy who said very non-veg dialogues, who had a cigarette in his mouth always, who had a drink in his hand, and who was probably very rich. The hero was the guy who's fighting for the downtrodden, believed in good faith, goodwill, saved the hero, and we knew what was happening in the film. And the best part was, the villain was the same guy from start to finish. Now the problem, or rather my problem with TV shows nowadays is it has to be gritty, it has to be dark, it has to have a plot twist. If it doesn't have any of the three ingredients, it doesn't qualify as a good TV show. So my question is this: as a hero, as an audience, when I'm going to the theatre, I want a 3-hour entertainment. It's something like this: when I go to a theatre, if I miss even 5 minutes of a plot which is there, which is what is happening in the movie, I don't know what's happening. I completely miss it. Maybe there's a detail in the heroine's sari, maybe there's a detail in the curtains behind, maybe the curtains were blue, maybe there's a reason why the curtains were blue. It's like interpreting poetry in high school. It's insane. If the curtains are blue, they are blue. There's no other interpretation to that. That's my first problem. Number two, why is the audience obsessed with the concept of an anti-hero? Why does the hero always have to have a gritty past? He may have bashed up 1,000 villains, he may have saved the heroine, he may have saved the day, he may even toppled a corrupt government, but always in today's shows, in today's movies, he has to have a dark past where he was traumatic, where probably his parents were brutally murdered in an alley or something. It's kind of taking the concept of superheroes, kind of copy superheroes concept into Bollywood cinema or Indian cinema. Why do we do that? Why can't we just have 4-5 songs in a film where the hero does the dancing, singing, fighting, and it's a happy ever after? Done. Here's my third problem. A lot of directors nowadays, they say that, I want to have my personal touch to the film. Nobody cares about the audience. The director says, I need to have my personal touch. This comes from foreign directors. A lot of Indian directors say that, hey, my favorite director is Steven Spielberg or Christopher Nolan or Stanley Kubrick or whatever. I mean, every Indian director wants to make an intellectual film today. Why? Why do you want to show the audience that you're an intelligent director? Why do you want to show the audience that you're capable of showing plot twists? Maybe the audience just wants classy, massy cinema, like probably Rajinikanth. If you see a Rajinikanth movie in the 90s, Padiyappa and Muthu probably, it's just him doing amazing stuff, giving great dialogue and saving the day at the end. That's it. It's fine. Everybody wins, right? Now he has to have a dramatic past. Now he should have a traumatic past. Now he should have lost somebody very dear to him. Why? Why can't the movie just be happy? Why does it have to be so dark and deep and go to the depths of humanity? Not necessary. This is what we see in everyday life. We go to a movie or see a TV show. Forget reality. That's what cinema is. Forget reality, right? I mean, for example, if you see a person like Gautam Menon, he has a certain way of taking a film. He has a certain way of taking a song, of Mani Ratnam, or probably Shankar, or probably even Raju Hiran. They have a certain way of making a film. You take inspiration from these directors. Don't try to copy them, or don't try to be an Avengers type director where you start putting small tidbits. So if you see in the Amazon Prime trivia on the left hand side of the bar, you'll see that, hey, here's some trivia. This is what the director did. This is what the director thought. This is what he wanted the audience to understand. Why? I just want to see the film and forget it. That's it. Maybe 1-2 days I'll discuss it. I'll move on to the next film. Don't try to intellectualize a film more than it actually is. I don't want that, personally, as an audience. So, to conclude this discussion, I just want to say one thing. If there's a hero, please make him the hero from start to end. Don't give him a dramatic past, please, because heroes are people we want to idealize. We want to see, hey, this person's perfect. I want to be like them. If you make the hero a person with trouble, problems, kind of money problems or financial problems or relationship problems, then we can relate to him, and that's the problem. We start to self-sympathize. Oh, he's like this, hence I can be like that also. And that's where the problem lies. We should go to a higher ideal, right? A bit of philosophy here, don't mind. But yes, that's my opinion. It's kind of a rant. It's a rant on movies and TV shows which are being made nowadays. Please, directors out there, don't make a film so gritty and dark and go into the nethers of humanity and understanding the human psyche. Please don't do that. We're Indian. We love our song, food, and dance, and let's keep it that way, guys. Happy ever after. Happy ending.